This is the SUMART TORQ-11, and this is their compact cased torque wrench. This is going to be able to service between 2 and 24 Newton meters. And inside this case, it stores all of the different bits that comes with. And inside this case, it stores all the different bits that it comes with: a 3 millimeter, a 4 millimeter, 5, 6, 8, and 10 millimeter hex bolt. And then you're going to have a couple of Torx bits. You're going to get a T20, a T25, and a T30. And then you're also going to get one long 5 millimeter hex bit. And then the torque wrench is just right down here. In order to use this torque wrench, it's really simple. You're just going to push down on this collar right here. That will allow you to twist it, and you'll be able to see all of your different Newton meter ratings right here. This portion down here indicates where you're at. So if you're on 0, you're going to land exactly on one of these numbers. And if you wanted to do half of that, say you wanted to do 6.5, you would just twist this until you get to the 0.5 after you've gone past the 6. Whenever you let up on this collar, it locks it into place, so you don't have to worry about turning this whenever you're actually using this to tighten down a bolt. And then the head just simply has a nice, compact, clickable head. And whenever it gets to the torque setting, this will actually give way a little bit, indicating that you actually have the right torque setting. You're going to have a directional change for your ratchet, and then you're also going to have a bit release button right here. Now this is an all metal design. Even the handle here has this kind of grippiness to it. The lock mechanism is really easy to undo and put back into place. And the lettering on here is simple to read. Let's go ahead and let's try this out on one of my bikes. Now on the TORQ-11, we're going to tighten up this 4 millimeter bolt using one of the 4 millimeter hex bits that it came with. To install it, you just simply push onto the head of the wrench. You can push in that little release button, and then whenever you're ready to remove it, you just simply push that release button and it'll release the bit itself. But we're going to go ahead and tighten this up. I'm going to set this to 6 Newton meters, which is what I typically tighten these to. We'll get that down to the 0 there. Now that we've got that set, we can simply pop this on here, get it set to the right direction. And there's the click. So typically you would only do one click, but for demonstration purposes, I'll just show you again. So whenever it clicks like that, you know that it's fully tightened. So there's a nice audible sound that comes from this torque wrench, so you can easily tell whether or not you've hit the proper torque setting. So that's the SUMART TORQ-11 setup. Comes with all the bits that you would need to work on most bikes, goes from 2 to 24 Newton meters, and is easily adjustable and nice and compact.